Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And now the opening lineup for New York. Cummings, good.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. Down low. Bradley, that's good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Pressey. Here's Lister. Pass to Moncrief. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Barnett to the wing, right side. Here's Frazier. The floater, and there's the rejection. Pass to Moncrief. Moncrief's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Frazier. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. Pulls up.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hodges passes to Pressey. Here's Cummings. The 6-footer.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range. Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Here's Moncrief.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters, too, now.
New York trailing. Pass to Lucas. Here's Frazier. Here's Bradley. Barnett, the pass to Frazier. Tries to hit him. Tipped. They've got numbers. Here's Moncrief. Uses the glass to drop it in. Moncrief's got 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Barnett, the pass to Frazier. From about 16, Lucas.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Moncrief. Give him 8 points now. Here's Cummings. From down in the low post, it goes.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's DeBusschere. No made baskets yet. Shots blocked. Here's Hodges. Here's Moncrief. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Lucas. Inside. Here's Barnett. He got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 10-point game. Yep, count it.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Pressey passes to Hodges. Here's Cummings. Here's DeBusschere.
Milwaukee foul call. Paul Pressey. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeBusschere. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. From 10 feet away. The rebound by the Bucks.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Here's Hodges. Pass to Cummings.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Timeout called, the Knicks. Barnett, the pass to Frazier. Pass to Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. Just 5 to shoot. On the take. There's the block. Here's Pressey. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Moncrief. 10 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for 2, Alton Lister.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Here's Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. Here's Bradley. 5 to shoot.
Sidney Moncrief.
The Bucks making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Monroe's checked in for Frazier. Here's Barnett. Still no points. Pass to Bradley. Pressey grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 13.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Monroe. 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Moncrief. 10 points for him. Here's Pressey. Lets it fly from 18. The bank shot, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Monroe. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's Moncrief. Here's Hodges. Three-pointer. Pressey, no good. And the Knicks with the possession here, trailing by 13. Here's Lucas. Pass to Monroe.
Craig Hodges.
So both teams making some changes here.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's DeBusschere. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Monroe. That one off the back iron and out. Milwaukee with the ball. 13-point lead. Here's Dunleavy. Check by Davis. And Dunleavy gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Monroe. Up top, Davis. Here's Monroe. And the Knicks miss again.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Dunleavy gets it to go.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Davis. Pass to DeBusschere to get back on track. And he makes it. DeBusschere's got his second bucket of the night.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Here's Dunleavy. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. 1:25 left to play in the first. Outside Davis. Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Monroe. And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Here's Cummings, defended by Jackson. Here's Reed, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Cummings. 6 points for him. Here's McKeskey. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Dunleavy. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Cummings, to the middle. Here's McKeskey. Somehow scores the layup in And the Bucks lead by 15. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Charity stripe shot. Monroe, the pass to Frazier. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Milwaukee up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
New York with the ball. 15-point game. On the wing, Jones. Here's Monroe. They get it back.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And for New York, we've got Jackson, and it's Reed in at the center position. Here's Dunleavy. Shot clock at 5. Gravy passes to Cummings. To the inside. Second shot opportunity.
Milwaukee foul. Terry Cummings. First personal foul.
Monroe, the pass to Jones. Here's Frazier. Rebound, Milwaukee. And for New York, we've got Jackson, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Cummings. Here's Dunleavy. No good from outside. On the wing, Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Knicks. Walt Frazier at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Dunleavy. He's got 6. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's McKeskey, and a nice finish on the layup. McKeskey's gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Jones. Down low. Jackson finds Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Frazier. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Hodges, still without a bucket. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Cummings, defended by Jackson. Here's Cummings. Here's Moncrief. 5 to shoot. Hodges passes to Moncrief. Yep, that one's good. Moncrief's got 12 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Frazier with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Moncrief. No good, a bit long that time. Stolen. Here's Hodges. Pass to Cummings. Here's Moncrief. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. The rebound by Jackson. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Hodges. He's scoreless. That's tipped. Here we go for the finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Even with the defender right on him, he sinks it. Great shot.
Here's Barnett. Out left to the wing. Frazier, the pass to Barnett. They set the pick. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Here's Hodges. Pass to Cummings. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And here's New York now. Trailing by 13. It's Reed, high post. Here's Barnett. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Here's Moncrief. 12 points for him. Pass to Cummings. From 7, 6 on the shot clock.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Barnett. Jackson outside. Here's Frazier. Picked by Reed. Elbow shot. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Cummings. 10 points for him. Shoots over Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Frazier's got 4 rebounds now. Barnett. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. Barnett's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Pierce. Here's Moncrief. Clock at 6. Here's Hodges. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Barnett. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. The Knicks making a switch here.
Shooting for the Knicks, Walt Frazier at the line for 1.
And Milwaukee has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Moncrief. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Bradley passes to Frazier. Over to the wing. No one near him. And he connects with a jumper. DeBuscher's got his third basket on the night right there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Frazier. Here's DeBuscher. Here's Frazier. 15 points in the game. Blocked! And they get it back. He shoots again. Here's Lucas. And finally, that one's good. Milwaukee in the lead. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Knicks making a change here. Monroe's checked in.
Number 15, Earl Monroe.
Puts it up off the inbound. A nice shot by Moncrief. Moncrief's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bucks foul call. Craig Hodges. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for Milwaukee. Number 10, Mike Dunleavy.
On defense, the Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Barnett. On the wing, Bradley. Here's Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. From the high post, he drills it. Monroe's gotten his first basket of the night.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Pressey's shot is good.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Barnett, the pass to DeBuscher, to the left wing. Here's Monroe. Pass to DeBuscher. Here's Lucas. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Here's Moncrief. He's got 14. Got it. Moncrief's got 6 here in the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Lucas. Here's DeBuscher. They set the screen. Here's Barnett.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Nick Barnett.
Here's Dunleavy. He's got 6. 1:51 left to play in the half. Pass to Moncrief. Shot on the wing. The rebound by DeBuscher. DeBuscher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnett. Here's Monroe. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Frazier, he's checked in for New York.
Earl Monroe. 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Milwaukee. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Here's Lister. Out to the right wing. 19-footer. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Cummings has got 12 points in the game.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Monroe. 7 points in the game. Here's Frazier. They grab their own miss. DeBusschere. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. DeBusschere's gotten 4 this quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
DeBusschere's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Lister. 20 seconds left in the half. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Barnett. He's got 6. Here's Bradley.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Barnett.
Terry Cummings.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Barnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bradley. This one for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Bucks trail. So on the floor for the Knicks. With the 10-footer, it's good. Off the glass.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Frazier, the pass to Lucas. Here's DeBusschere. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Here's Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Pressing, passes to Cummings. From 11 feet away. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cummings has got 14. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Barnett. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 13.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Hodges. Pass to Cummings. From 7 feet away. Second chance shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Dave DeBusschere. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bucks, Terry.
And the free throw, no good. So it's the Knicks now. The lead is 2. Bradley passes to Frazier. Back to Bradley. To the wing, right side. Pass to Frazier. The rebound by the Bucks. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Moncrief. 16 points for him. They set a pick. For the tie. It's hauled in by Lucas. Lucas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Frazier. 15 points in the game. Pass to Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. From the right block. And that's off the glass and in. DeBusschere's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Cummings. Sinks that one from the post. Cummings has got 18. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley passes to DeBusschere. Sees the lob. Blocked!
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Lister for the tie. The Knicks pull it in. Lucas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Frazier. He's got 15. Here's DeBusschere. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Hodges. Inside. Here's Lister. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Barnett. 6 points for him. Pass to Frazier. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 17 points in the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Pressey. He's got 6. Here's Hodges. Here's Lister. And that one drops. Lister's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Bradley. Lets it go from 14. And it's Lister with a rebound.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
For the tie. Again, Milwaukee!
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Bradley. He's got 7. Here's DeBusschere. Fades away. And the shot falls short that time.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Here's Lister, and the layup is good. Lister's got 6 in the quarter.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Frazier, the pass to Bradley. Here's DeBusschere. He's got 17. Here's Lucas. Blocked. Here's Cummings. Pressey, shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Moncrief. 16 points for him. Pass to Pressey. Here's Hodges. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And too long on the shot. And here's New York now. It's a 1-point game. Here's Frazier. 20 points for him. Bradley passes to Frazier. Here's Barnett. DeBusschere controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Moncrief, the pass to Lister. Ooh, poked away. Here's Pressey. Pass to Moncrief. Goes up on the wing. Bradley grabs the board. Wing shot on the way. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Reed's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. The Bucks trail. Here's Moncrief. He's got 16. Pass to Cummings. Picked it out of midair. To the inside. Here's Barnett. It's hauled in by Moncrief.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Pressey. Here's McKeskey. Here's Cummings. And Reed pulls it down. Pass to Barnett. Frazier, the pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Frazier's got 23.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And here's Davis. No points so far. Here's Dunleavy. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Monroe. Count it! The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Davis, he's checked in for Brown.
Mind the lane. Shooting for New York, Earl Monroe. One shot.
And that one misses. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Here's Dunleavy. 6 points for him. Here's the floater. And he lays it in. Dunleavy's got 8 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Lucas. Checked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Frazier, he's checked in for Davis. And the Knicks with the possession here. They lead by 4.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
A minute 39 left to play in the third. Dunleavy passes to Pierce. Here's Cummings. 20 points for him. Pass to Dunleavy. 5 to shoot. Down low. Shot is good by Brewer.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. And that one's good.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Here's Dunleavy. Give him 8. Pass to Pierce. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Lucas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
At the line for the Knicks, Phil Jackson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Dunleavy. 36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Pierce. Here's Brewer. Here's Pierce. To the middle. Here's Cummings. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Terry Cummings. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. Davis, he's checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's New York. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Frazier. 27 points for him. Yes, it's good. Frazier's got 29.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up his game.
Oh, count it!
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Bucks trail. Throws it up high.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And for the Knicks, we've got Jackson, and it's Monroe in at the 2 guard. Pass to Frazier. With the floater. Good on the shot. Frazier's got 31.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Dunleavy passes to Cummings. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Jackson outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dunleavy. Pass to Cummings. Here's Dunleavy. Defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Dunleavy. Shoots over Jackson. Dunleavy can't hit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Jackson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Pierce. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Here's Frazier. Jacks up a 3. Davis with a rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here to tie it up. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Frazier. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Side out. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Dunleavy passes to Lister. To the paint. Here's Greavy. Count it. Good. Cummings has got 14 points now in the second half.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Rackley. It's good. Rackley's got his first basket. Here's Dunleavy. Tipped away. Fast break, New York. Here's Frazier. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
First personal foul, second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dunleavy.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it up.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Walt Frazier. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good. Inside, here's Cummings. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Cummings has got 28.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Monroe. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 5-point game. Frazier shot is off. Lucas. Pass to Bradley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Hodges. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Barnett. It's deflected. Here's Pressey. Pass to Cummings. From 7 feet away. Basket's good. Cummings has got 30.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Here's Frazier. The rebound by Cummings. Cummings has got 9 rebounds now. Shoots from 12. Here's Moncrief. The rebound by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnett. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Frazier's got 40 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Hodges. Here's Cummings. 18 feet out. Another one falls for Milwaukee. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Lucas. Here's Barnett. Shot from the mid-range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lister's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Moncrief, the pass to Hodges. Here's Cummings. Pass to Lister. Shot clock at 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
So it's the Knicks now. To the inside. Here's Pressey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Paul Pressey.
New York trailing. Here's Barnett. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Barnett. Here's Bradley. Here's Frazier. DeBusschere passes to Lucas. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 12-4 run.
Knicks foul. Bill Bradley. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Out to the wing. Lister passes to Hodges. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Moncrief. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bucks lead by 3. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Bradley. Here's Frazier. Here's DeBusschere. Here's Barnett. And right on target.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Cummings. And that one good. Cummings has got 10 points in the quarter.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And the Knicks call time here. Frazier, the pass to Lucas. Pass to Barnett. Here's Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Tries again. And Lucas gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Moncrief. From down in the low post, it goes. Moncrief's got 20 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Frazier. Here's DeBusschere. Uses the glass on the layup. DeBusschere's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Hodges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Cummings. Here's Moncrief. And another three for Milwaukee.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Frazier. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Cummings. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Bradley.
Sidney Moncrief. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
.127 left to play in the fourth. Here's Barnett. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bradley. Releases from 15. Basket counts. Frazier's got 44.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Cummings, shot is off. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here to tie it up. And he recovers it. Here's Frazier. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. He sinks the clutch free throw.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Lister. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Lucas. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Frazier. Bradley passes to Barnett. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. Bradley misses. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 1. 11 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Seconds left in the fourth. Here's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Moncrief. The three won't fall.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.